Hey everyone, Chaz here. I'm starting a new vlog for all of you out there that are interested in things going on in my life, and I'm going to call it Seminary Journeys. For those of you who have seen some of my previous videos, you'll know that I tried to get into Eden Theological Seminary, based in Webster Groves, Missouri. And if you've seen those videos, you know that I was turned down, much to my surprise. So I'm going to, this is Seminary Journeys Chapter 2, or Seminary Journeys The Next Generation, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to keep a log here of the process of what I'm going through with regards to my desire for seminary. So here's what's going on. Excuse me, after I was denied admission to Eden, which came as, like I said, came as quite a shock. I got depressed for a while, but I decided, Eden's not the only school around. It's not the only UCC affiliated seminary. It's not the only place that I can go to get theological education to receive a Master of Divinity degree. There are other schools. So I went to, and the primary reason that I had picked Eden was location. I mean, it's in Webster Groves, Missouri, which is one of the suburbs of St. Louis, and I live in Belleville, Illinois, which is just across the river from St. Louis. So it was close, and it would have been logistically anyway the best choice. But after talking to people and realizing what it is I'm wanting out of seminary, I'm thinking that maybe Eden wasn't the best choice. So here's what's happened. Back in May of this year, of 2011, David and I went to Chicago for Memorial Day weekend, and while we were up there, I took the chance to visit Chicago Theological Seminary, which is also a UCC affiliated seminary. It was just a very brief visit because there were no classes going on, there were no students around, there was no faculty around, so I basically just met with the director of admissions and talked to her for a little while. And then a few weeks ago, in the first week of October, Chicago Theological Seminary, or CTS as I will refer to it from here on out, CTS held a preview day. Eden holds something called 24 Hours at Eden, and CTS had a experience CTS day, and so David and I made a long weekend of it because the experience CTS day was on a Wednesday. So we took the megabus up to Chicago, stayed with a friend, and I experienced a day at CTS and talked to some of the faculty and students. I got to sit in on a class. I got to experience what student life is like at CTS. And so my plan at this point is to apply to CTS. I'm currently working on my application essay. I have 2,000 words in which to answer 7 questions. And who knows? I might actually make videos about those 7 questions, which could probably help me with writing my essay. So that's that's the next step. I'm applying for admission to CTS. I'm kind of in a bit of a time crunch. I have to get everything in by like very early February if I want to be eligible for scholarships. While I was doing the preview or the experience CTS day, they talked about merit-based scholarships, and they only consider the GPA from your degree granting institutions, which is great because the school that I actually graduated from, that I got my bachelor's degree from, I graduated with a 3.79 grade point average. And the cutoff for merit scholarships is 3.2. So I probably realistically get a merit scholarship, and they can be anywhere from 25% tuition to covering 80% tuition, and I would really be hoping for one of the 80% tuition ones. But I've got to get in first, so we'll deal with just the bridge of crossing the bridge of applying to CTS. Some of the benefits of CTS are their as opposed to Eden. Eden is a lot more pastoral in their education. They teach a lot more about pastoral care, and their primary goal is to breed church leaders, create church leaders, people who will lead congregations. And while that is something I want to do, my primary goal is to get a theological education and get the theological basis for public ministry. Um, so CTS is a lot better for that. Um, it's in Chicago. Can't go wrong there. Um, I love Chicago. Used to live there. It's hands down. Um, can't compare it to anything. Belleville is so dull. St. Louis even really can't hold a candle to Chicago. So, um, if I get in, it means that I'd be in Chicago for at least the majority of the week. Um, I might come back down to Belleville. And it also depends on if David decides to move to Chicago, which is a possibility. So that's what's going on. I am officially declaring that I am applying to Chicago Theological Seminary. Um, and I will let you guys know how that goes, how my essay progresses. I've got, I think, about half of it done. I just have to sit down and finish writing it. And then get the letters of recommendation and all of that other fun stuff done. So anyway, that's what's going on. This is Seminary Journeys Chapter 2, The Voyage to CTS, I think is what I will officially call it. And thank you all for your support and for checking in and watching this and finding out what's going on in my life. Talk to y'all later. God bless. Bye.